the time that it was and like that style of animation, like I don't know, like for me personally, I'm a fan of like that gritty, like kind of like not right animation, if that makes sense. So like what they had going on with like Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, like with the hair and how it like the subtle detail, how it flowed, and kind of like how they were just swole. I miss that subtle detail. I ain't gonna lie. I miss how they was built swole back in Dragon Ball Z like that.
You talking like super trunks, like creatine
Yeah.
trunks, like that one?
I'm talking about
I'm talking about the
Juicing
1.5.
trunks.
like
Yeah,
just,
that juicing
just how they
trunks.
was, yeah, like just how like
Juicing.
Tien was just built. You know what I'm saying? How Goku was. You know what I'm saying? Just as a whole, when this man's fighting Frieza, I mean, his shoulders are like golden though, like the subtle details like that. And I think especially during that time of Dragon Ball Z, where it was like where you take someone like Frieza, where it was like you look at Frieza when he's in his first form, you expect him to be scary, but then when he goes to like the second form, that's a whole different level of like what you knew him being scary as to now looking at him as like, nah, this motherfucker is actually terrifying. Then Form 3 is like, man, okay, whatever.
That motherfucker was ugly.
Yeah, Form 3
Yeah.
was nasty. But when he got to his final form and it made sense. It was real simple, but it
Final
made
form
sense.
was
Like
Frieza was clean as fuck.
that's what I'm saying. Like this final form Frieza was like, this is what it should look like to be a final boss. He has no crazy theatrics, no crazy horns. This is just him. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he should be the emperor of the universe. That's just my take on it though. Like I think for the time that it was, they were good. But if you were to like try to do that same shit nowadays, it probably wouldn't get the same.
So I like the transformations. Though I've seen a conversation recently about like there not being enough diversity in the transformations, like they're all pretty much the same but like different colors and stuff like that. But I'm a strong believer that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think that it was something that worked for Dragon Ball Z. Just like Menace said, the time period, the type of anime Z was, which was gritty for shonen anime at the time. And so you didn't need all these extra things. And I think that shows that they did something right to the point where as fans of Dragon Ball Z, we're not saying, okay, when are we going to get something different? Like at this point, as long as he does something different and he looks maybe a little bit cooler, then we're kind of cool with it. And so I think that it didn't need to do too much. I do appreciate the diversity in the change of Frieza's forms over time, even going into like Super, where he has like his gold form and stuff. I do think that they've been showing in the manga that we're going to see a couple of different transformations of a lot of the different characters that aren't going to be what we're kind of used to. I still miss the Great Ape transformation. I wish that we would see that again, but Toriyama.
I didn't want to ask everybody. Do you think Mystic Gohan was a downgrade or like an upgrade? Because I'll just like clean he looked, I guess.
Definitely upgrade.
Visually, I think it's a downgrade. Visually,
Am I right? You about to cook or?
Oh yeah, because this goes along with my spiel. I feel as though after looking back, all the Dragon Ball transformations were hit or miss. That was literally they were hit or miss. It wasn't like by the time we got to the Android saga, to me they're starting to run out of ideas. Like once of course we remember Super Saiyan, the Frieza transformations, the Pika transformations, but then we remember they did have Super Trunks, bulking up his muscles like he was SpongeBob off of the muscle building episode. Or we still had ones like Zarbon, just become a monster, that works. Like we have other transformations. We have all of Boo's transformations, depending on how you want to look at them, how you want to aesthetically see whether they looking good or what was just cool or what they actually did. To where Super Saiyan 3, I personally hate Super Saiyan 3. I'm not gonna hold you. Like the whole muscular, no eyebrows, caveman look. I can never get with that. I really can't. I hate that look completely. And so just by the time they got to the end of Z, it was like, just make him a kid and be done with it. So it almost just started to run out of ideas. So they were hit or miss to me. And Ultimate Gohan, I just feel like that was a failure. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it just, other than the aura and just the fact of he's basically Super Saiyan 2, just keep his hair black that's it. Like, we had more, we enjoyed more of how Gohan acted during that time than the actual transformation itself. It was like, okay, Gohan on that swag stuff, bet. That's what we on. Like, we ain't worry about, he looks cool. Nobody care about how Gohan looks. Other than the fact he was wearing his dad's clothes. Like, that's about it. Like, so, like, to me, just the transformations at a certain point, they got to be hit or miss. First it was good, it was nice. Especially if we go into some of the movies, some of the transformations they had some of the movies, and that was rough. We go to Lord Slug, and we're seeing Goku with golden aura, but he's still regular. Like, at a certain point, it's just like, all right, I guess we're gonna get what we're gonna get at this point. So, it'll hit or miss for me.
Watching
the ultimate Gohan form.
Watching, what's your take on Cell and his transformations? Like, was it just the same as Frieza, or just like got ugly and then it got like, oof?
His ugliness was a little bit better than Frieza's.
His ugliness was better than Frieza's.
It was pretty much the same type of transformation.
Means so.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what does that mean? His ugliness was better.
So his third transformation, right, as like Frieza's, he was just a bulky dude. He didn't have no long head, no like nothing weird going on. He was built bulkier, but I think Cell was the same type of progression with Frieza.
I didn't appreciate the Negro lips they put on stage 2 Cell. I mean, that's just me. They didn't don't make the face.
They did though. They did though.
This is a violation button. It's fine. It's
fine. I'm not gonna what you mean, but
he did.
They gave them popo lips.
They did, yeah.
The disrespect.
They sure did. Yo, Perfect Cell was legit. The only thing I have a drawback on is that music. It's a little awkward for me, but
got the best music in the show.
I like Cell.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You got that's fair.
No, Cell does not have the best music. Stop.
He don't.
He does have good music though.
Vegeta has the best music.
Absolutely, my man has the best music. He does.
She got that.
He does.
He had a theme. I don't remember that
Bad
song.
though. Cell wasn't bad though.
He had that before he says his speech, and then he gets.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
Vegeta easy.
Halia Sensei, do you think limiting Vegeta's transformations was a good call or a bad call? Don't let him go 3. Wait till Super to give him red hair. Just like wait till Broly moving to give him red hair. I mean, just like.
Was it a good thing or a bad thing?
It was
because he was on them PEDs like Trunks.
Yeah, the super. I always thought the Super Vegeta transformation. I never liked that joke, but I do agree that it was better to just wait till we got the Super, and we can see the red, the Super Saiyan Blue.
I did that myself. You can always call me. Okay.
We'll get to see Ultra Ego soon. But yeah, I don't think I want to see Vegeta in the Super Saiyan 3. I don't really like Super Saiyan 3. Like that design is trash.
It's not having eyebrows, man.
Yeah.
It's the eyebrows.
The eyebrows, the hair, everything. It's cheeks.
Y'all hate 3, but nobody knows talk about 4 with the nipple joint, the furry.
Right now,
the furry nipple.
Listen, the best transformation is Super Saiyan 4, bro.
It really is.
That joint got the furry too with the nipples out, bro.
Don't forget you got the baddie eyeliners on.
Yeah. Like, come on, that's the worst transformation.
You can't have a caveman nipple. That's crazy.
That's kind of wild.
We can't go back to the roots.
Real quick, Sensei Akeem, do you think they hold Trunks the worst at just like the most like as like an aesthetic look from when he was in Z to Super? None of his transformation could really save him in Super because we want that denim sleeveless Levi set he had on in the BoJack movie. Okay. He couldn't even get a swag back from the Frieza of the Android saga when he had the Castle Corp jacket on.
Bring back long bob Trunks. Not Goma bob Trunks. Long bob Trunks.
Saying armor Trunks with the when he should have had a do-rag coming out that time chamber, but that's just me.
Aesthetically speaking, Trunks came in the game just trashing everybody. Like, yo, who the fuck is he? Fucking jacket. Bob was bobbing for real. Like, he came in killing this shit. Everyone was like, yo, bull tough. Transformation wise,
It wasn't it.
I was trying to find something nice to say. I couldn't.
Damn.
Ah, damn.
I mean, remember the kid Trunks with Gotenks, Confusion was cool. But Trunks as a standalone, Trunks has never reached any peaks, any heights. He came in on some my future's, not promised. Help me out, and he kind of just dipped after that. So like, listen, Trunks is somebody that they could develop. That he's getting loved. His parents love him. That's a plus.
His
That's
parents.
a plus.
About it. Like,
Rare in this show.
Just say the Syndicate Geekster Philly Anime Bowl. So we get on to the next year real quick. What side character had the best transformation? Like Garbon, stuff like that.
Oh, Janemba. He went from the fat house, the hot
I
little
love
fuck
Janemba.
John to the
He's
He's a
contact
personal
band.
favorite. Janemba's
Okay.
everything.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Since the Syndicate, you got a side character with the best transformation.
I'm gonna have to read Philly Anime Bowl.
Oh,
You going Janemba.
now we turn on nigga Frieza.
He was
That's not
like
really, he went from
like a
the
side.
regular white and
I
purple
was
to
gonna say,
black.
is he a side character at this point? I don't know.
He's not a
It's,
side
I'm
character.
sorry,
No.
I don't like Frieza's color schemes. This transformation, they're just color changes, bro.
Cooler was solid.
Cooler
Yep.
was the
Yeah, Cooler was
Yeah,
solid.
yeah.
But I just consider that just like another Frieza. Like,
exactly. That's just a recolor.
So real quick, somebody
Exactly.
with more transformations than Goku. I
What's a
believe.
hold on? What's a recolor? Freeze me, I'm cooler.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey,
The
Bleach
boy.
got some of the best transformations in there.
He
Oh,
dripped
This is
me
nice,
expanded
actually. We can talk
anime.
about this.
So
Absolutely.
how like throughout these transformations for Ichigo, like the aesthetic is better or worse? Did the powers get better or worse? I'm not the Bleach guy, so I mean,
Better.
Okay, so
It got
aesthetically, it kept getting better. Power wise, let's remove Fullbringer out of this because, yeah. So, other than that, power wise, it kept
Yeah,
getting
I
better.
don't
I
know.
ain't gonna lie. I like the Fullbringer. It was something way different. It didn't look like the typical his samurai
I
type
don't know.
John.
No,
He's like more ninja.
It's just
Fullbringer looks a
power-wise.
lot like his look now, actually.
I can't hold you. To
What?
me,
No, don't.
Ichigo hits a triangle. It hits a certain height.
It's
You talking about
It's
regular
usually
Shikai
with
Ichigo right
Bastolorde
now look like
and
Fullbringer? No.
And after Bastolorde, it just goes all the way down to it. By the time we make it to Horn of Salvation, it's just trash. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it's a triangle.
Yeah,
It just hits a triangle for me.
I think by the time he gets to like true Shikai Ichigo, that's whenever he starts to like really get like them peak transformations. Like he kind of does one of these shits where it's like then it dips down up here, then kind of crashes a little bit, then
Bro,
goes
yes,
down.
it
Like,
Exactly.
that's just kind of how it is for Ichigo.
That thing around his neck looks like what he has on his neck now. That's what I'm talking
the
about.
one thing
I
I liked
I
about
don't like this
about his,
final Bankai joint either. I ain't care for that design either. The half horn joint and all that shit. I like, man, that joint kind of weak.
the one thing I liked about like the transformations, they had different abilities that went with them. You know what I mean? Because like when you look at Dragon Ball Z, the only thing you got was more power. You know what I mean? There wasn't different abilities or there wasn't different things that kind of came with it.
We talking about Ichigo?
No.
You said with Dragon Ball.
As
Oh, okay.
I saw.
abilities,
Okay.
different
That's-
forms mean
that's
different
all I
things
saw.
versus Dragon Ball, it's different recolorations and just a little bit like power up. Same Kamehameha, but now it's times 10, times 100, 15 versus
Syndicate
Ichigo.
was cooking and Myra is like, what you put in that pan?
No, I'm saying like Ichigo got more techniques with Dragon Ball. Like, no, he didn't. Ichigo got the same two techniques. His entire anime.
But
Yeah,
he
sure.
still-
Ranks against
Well,
him.
in the Bastolord form, he has a Zero.
In the Bastolord form, the Zero is not something he can normally even use until the
No,
end
he's
of
talking
his
about in
training.
different forms. He's talking about how a form gives you a different ability rather than just
Matter of
being-
fact, the form, the Zero isn't even. It's the hollows. Like, no, I'm not counting that. Like, Ichigo himself has two techniques. He has a Getsu Tensho and a Flash Step. That's it.
They just got
That's
more powerful
That's it.
over time.
If we harping on Goku for having
That's
10
all it
times
was.
Kamehameha ways, I'm gonna harp on Ichigo for having a hollow mask infused Getsu Tensho. The same
It's
thing.
the same thing.
Fullbringer ain't it?
It's the same thing. That's
Yeah,
all
Fullbringer
nothing
not.
different.
Oh, now we turn
I'm not
on
giving
Ichigo
it.
Ichigo just stronger now.
I'm not giving it.
He's who he's supposed to be.
I don't know. Maybe it's the way they do it. Maybe it's the way they do the transformations. It doesn't feel the same.
He fought. To me, it felt like he fought differently in different forms.
Exactly. It does.
Well, yeah, the way he fights was different, sure. But just pure matter of fact, the way he fights is different, like based on the form. Regular Bankai is all speed because his Bankai is based on speed. still gets Katensho. The Hollow Mask is still Ichigo. The Vasto Loaded form is his hollow, so it's more brutal and more bloodthirsty, and that's not him at all. And that's the only time we've ever seen that version of Ichigo. The other versions, same Ichigo, same gets Katensho, they just look different. So if I'm gonna harp on Goku for having a Kamehameha wave, a 10 times Kamehameha wave, a skating along Kepler's blast Kamehameha wave, a warp Kamehameha, if I'm gonna harp on those, I'm gonna harp on Ichigo for the same way for only having 2 techniques the entirety of the manga.
I just don't think they look different enough for us to feel like it matters there compared to with Ichigo.
Maybe
I just
Dragon
feel
Ball
like
Z
it felt different.
And plus, I don't necessarily think that, like, this is in my opinion, I don't think that in terms of Dragon Ball, each transformation has to have like a specific set type of like techniques or moves that correlate to that, you know, transformation. Like Goku can have the same movesets, but I do get where people, you know, talk about like where nowadays the transformations are just like, you know, color swaps and all that, but like at the same time, when you really pay attention to like some of the transformations, it's like up until about God, it's like he's then used, it's like Super Saiyan Blue is incorporating the actual Super Saiyan abilities and transformation with the God technique and the God power. So once he's able to enhance that, then he's able to figure out, okay, I can then stack my OG technique, Kaioken, with this now ability. And it's like I don't find that color swap. I find that him literally advancing what he's now learning he can advance on, which is new power, new techniques, which then lead to new power levels. Like that's how I look at it, though.
Well, I feel like they don't really explain that though. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's just them still doing the same thing. So like the way you explain it is much better than how they do in the show. So like you got to connect the dots more to be okay, he's doing something else besides him just being, you know, because as far as animation is concerned, he's still the same. You know, he's not moving to the point where we can't see him. You know what I mean? He's still doing the same shit.
He's just stronger.
Yeah, technically UI is it's not a transformation, it's a technique, right?
Correct. So are we saying that Dragon Ball Z transformations have more meaning behind them than the Bleach ones?
Well,
I think so.
I don't think so. No.
As far as the hollows and Stern Ritters, like who has the best transformations, like and Espadas and all that other stuff.
Them Stern Ritter ones are wild, boy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Stern Ritter, you go from a regular black bull from a gun to a goddamn chicken dragon. Them things.
Bargon got one of the best transformations in Bleach period.
Bargon's is clean.
Maybe on steroids.
Yeah, that Bargon transformation is nasty.
I ain't gonna hold you. That chicken dragon one, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That got me. That got me. How you turn to a moth cross with a chicken and you a sniper? I'm like, a moth?
That don't even make sense. I think they trying to be low key. I mean, he black chicken. Right. You know, I ain't want to say nothing.
Shout out to BMT.
I see where you're going. I understand.
But let me get into the One Piece Negroes because you know your man.
What transformations?
Luffy's birthday.
What transformations? Man, okay. Let's go ahead and start it right now. Let's go ahead and start the beef right now. Luffy has the worst transformations out of the big three, bar none. It's not even close. He has the worst.
That one there was a violation, personally. I wouldn't.
I have permission to disagree.
Absolutely.
That is not no violation. That is not no violation.
That's not violent. I
agree.
I can defend
That's some ugly ass
transformations. We can't hear you. You should talk louder.
Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4 all look like trash. Let's just go ahead and start that off of being. Gear 3 ain't nothing but him inflating his hands. Gear 2 is nothing but a color swap of him glowing pink and steaming. And Gear 4 is different versions, like from Snake Man to no power. It's just, but he basically blows himself up like a balloon, or the hockey covers his hand. That's it. But it looks ugly. They all look ugly. You're not gonna tell me none of Gear 2, 3, and 4 compete with anything of Ichigo's or anything for Naruto.
None of
they don't get close. So the only one that we discussing about is Gear 5, and Gear 5, yes, Gear 5 is solid, but that's it. That's it. So he has the worst by far.
Put the picture back up, Cam.
I give you Gear 2.
Put the picture back up.
Hold on. Geekster, what are you trying to say with your?
Okay, in some things I agree with the master of observation hockey. But yes, each ability had a fundamental component that enabled him to defeat warlords and other people like him. Whether it be speed, enhanced speed, durability, enhanced strength, or enhanced use of hockey and stuff like that, all of that played a fundamental component. And then with his awakening to where his mind and body matched up with the power of his devil fruit, that's a big deal. I'm not saying compete with everything else, but it helps him get to where he needs to go, you know?
Okay. Counter argument for that. The problem with that, Gear 2 and Gear 3 both came out of complete error. So like that buildup is already a problem. And you ain't gonna see him deny that Gear 2 and 3 came out of complete error. At least with Gear 4, we know where he trained that from. Gear 2 and 3, complete error. Came out of nowhere for one. Then so that's one. And then two, the unique aspects of Gear 2 and Gear 3 and Gear 4 are not unique to Luffy. Hockey is not unique to Luffy. Only his Devil Fruit abilities are unique to him, but the specific things of hockey and the way he defeated the warlords, multiple other people have those same things.
If all the gears look bad, then who has the best transformations in
One Piece? Most people don't transform, but if I gotta pick somebody, Kaido.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
You can't beat
I ain't gonna lie. I like that hybrid form. That joint pretty tough. That and I like Rob Lucci joint too. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Thundercat.
Lucci's a solid too. Like most of them, the best transformations are probably some of the beast-like transformations. Like I think those are some of the best ones. Not the giraffe dude. We ain't talking about the giraffe dude, but like some of the beast ones look pretty nice.
Okay, so I'll take on that.
I like page one.
Both of the zone transformations, like whether the full beast or partial beast, definitely take it. Aesthetically speaking, Luffy does not have the best looking transformations out of the top three. I won't even listen. Super One Piece fan over here. I'm not going to give him that.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, when he does transform, we kind of know what to expect was going to happen. Like when it's Super Saiyan, we go from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2 to Electric Blue. We're not sure what changed, what improved. Super Saiyan 3, his hair got longer. What's changed, what's improved, we're uncertain. When it comes to him going to Gear 3, you understand he strengthened a particular muscle, a particular area. We know what type of attack was expect. We know what's going to happen. When it comes to Gear 4, we know, okay, cool, he's bigger, he's bulkier, he's tankier. So we know what to expect. So it's more visually, I feel like we know, we can follow a little better. But as far as looks, hands down, the other niggas got it. But for One Piece, I give Luffy, his props along with that. But yeah, just for the ability for everyone to follow along with it and how the visual is what it is. Like you see this, it is what it is. It's not like, oh shit, his power level's 20,000 times higher now. No, nigga, his arm got jacked as fuck. He want to hit harder. And that's
it's more simple and straightforward. It is very true. It's more simple and straightforward than the other one. That's true. Just I wish aesthetically it was better than waiting 20 years to get the first aesthetically pleasing looking one. I can give more props to. I can give actual props to parts of Gear 5. I can't give props to nothing to 2, 3, and 4. Well, maybe Gear 2. I didn't even hate Gear 2 other than the fact that it came out of nowhere and people were trying to explain it off of a non-canon movie. Other than that, like I didn't. Gear 2, okay, fine. You got something. The way they made the steam was okay, cool. But
Gear 2 is KO King.
I mean, that's one that people have made some of those arguments that there are parts of Gear 2 and maybe even Gear 5 that steal from Dragon Ball. There are people that make those arguments. I'm not making that, but. Gear 5 suspiciously reminds me of Ultra Instinct Master. I mean, Gear 5 does suspiciously remind me of Ultra Instinct Master sometimes. But no.
Any other One Piece transformation takes?
Gear 2 is genius. That's no response.
Gear 2 is genius. Gear 2 is
let's go to your boy up here. Let's go Naruto.
So if we talk about out of nowhere transformations, right? If we talk about
a lot of
one of them ones.
Oh, wait. I'll be real. Naruto's a mid. I mean, like I'm not gonna sit here and try to jack them. They mid. Like they're mid. It's like over the course. It's like a seesaw. Like okay, one tail. Okay, a little below.
Before you get to Naruto itself, I did want to don't
you bring up Sasuke? Bruh, stop it.
It was so ugly.
Stop.
Yeah, everybody know that joint trash. He got the big hand clappers on his back. Like, no, I'm good, bro.
I'm
just saying his hair grew out. He had the wings. He put the Maybelline on his face. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
My man had bat wings on his back, bro. That ain't cool.
It was.
That's peak transformation.
That's like
that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
ain't no way you just said peak transformation.
Yeah.
Wait, who said that one?
Hollywood.
I'll say OG Naruto had like the peak transformations, I guess, like One Tails, Gaara, like that, like the Sound 4. I think their curse seal transformations are kind of peak. I mean,
only like the Spider Ball and Kimimaro.
Bleach absolutely has all of them beat.
Even though he had bone cancer, it was still pretty dope.
OG Naruto, they were solid.
I don't know, not
yeah, they were just all right. Like they weren't bad, but they're not like, ooh.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like you don't see people walking around with him in that form on their T-shirt. So that should say it right there.
I only like the transformation Naruto had at the end of Shippuden when he combined the tailed beast chakra with the 6 paths. Like, I like it. And on top of that, the drip was legendary. I don't care what nobody says.
Are we jacking any of the Jin Cherokee transformations? I mean, except for Killer Bee. We all know Killer Bee's clean.
Okay, the Two Tails is clean.
Shit,
Two Tails is clean. I like the blue tiger cat. I can't hold you on that.
Yeah.
Two Tails is nice.
Yeah.
One Tail, Gaara. It was
Ten Tails Madara, 10 Tails Obito.
Yeah, Madara is clean. Like I will say the 10 Tails.
Everything Madara does is
I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of fuck with like the overall. I know it's not like the actual Tailbeat transformation, but I do fuck with like the chakra version of Kurama that Naruto like had when he was fighting Sasuke. Like, I think that shit's pretty fire.
That KCM.
Like, it's just
the One Tail basically.
Yeah.
So as terms of power sets, like I guess you can only use Naruto at this point. It's like the more tails he got, like the different shit he does. I don't really think he did anything different. He was just like a stronger nigga, I guess, at that point. But
just doing a man wave every time.
By being an Uzumaki clan member, and then
no different than the Rasengan,
basically.
It's with different elements.
You get a Rasengan. That's all.
I like that. I like saving the 6 path cloak. I like that game.
I do like that.
Hey, did y'all see that video where what is it? Shikamaru was like, "Hey, this guy he can't be beat with Rasengans," and he's like,
"What you mean?
Maybe I should develop one that can beat him." Yeah.
He said, what makes this nigga Rasengan proof?
I've sure seen that. But I ain't gonna lie, KCM2, whenever he first linked with Kurama and when he was fighting Obito, that shit was pretty clean. Whenever Kakashi was looking at him, he thought he was looking at his sensei, that shit was fire.
What about Sage Mode Kabuto? I think that was
okay, that was just weird.
That was ugly. That was
weird. Snake out the stomach.
They got me.
Did he have a dick? Out of his shoulder, yeah, but the snake was coming out of his stomach. That was a problem.
They got me with that one. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that whole snake come out of his stomach just threw off the whole joint. Like they could have made it his tail or something. Like they could have rearranged
that shit. Yeah, that would have been cool.
I think y'all capping. Y'all low key fuck with that joint for real.
Oh no,
absolutely not.
Man. Just keep it a buck. We on the podcast. I mean, it's a safe space.
Is it a safe space?
It's not.
Don't try and pull us into your crap.
The gaslighting is real. I mean, if you look at it,
you keep trying to force us back to the track.
So
I'm telling you, look at that John Peak.
Look at the lipstick, bro.
Hey, my boy all emo, like yo. That's why. No.
Ebony, the lipstick matches his hair though.
I don't know. I feel. In my opinion,
no, it doesn't.
I think Jiraiya.
Everybody like, don't try to bring me into this.
It does not.
Who said
my lipstick matching my hair?
I did. I said. I don't know. In my opinion, I think Jiraiya's Sage transformation. That shit nasty. That shit is not.
The big bumpy nose.
No,
I mean, if you're giving me a reason to shit on Jiraiya, I'll do it. It's no problem.
The fact that we cannot even say this man's name without just blasphemy.
Fuck
Oh
me.
my God.
It wasn't all that great though, to be honest with you. I mean,
And he always tags in on this.
I'm just saying,
Jiraiya
Jiraiya wasn't all that great.
alone.
Jiraiya wasn't all that great.
Horrible teacher, horrible sensei.
Yes, all trash.
Yeah, like a lot of shonen teachers.
Only
This ain't a new trope.
That means
only
that they're
teacher
shitty
worse
teachers.
than Jiraiya is All Might.
No. I'm gonna throw his name up there. I'm gonna pick. If you want worst teacher, Gojo. As soon as he got locked up and shit hit the fan.
Gojo beat up both of his students, so listen, man.
It don't mean nothing. As soon as he got locked up, the shit hit the fan. All his students start getting off. Everybody around him start getting off. That's why he's a bad teacher.
That's a little debate, John.
Look, that would never happen with Yami. Yami's a prime example of how a teacher should be. Every time my students get fucked up, I'm coming in and I'm fucking you up. Everybody else teachers be like, oh, yeah, let me go on bathroom break. Let them fight them for 500 episodes. Get all them cut off.
We're over here making him his personal bathroom boy, okay? Don't get me wrong. Black Clover Squad, it's tough. But Yami got carried off.
Yami did a lot of teaching, though.
He got crucified.
No, Yami did a lot of teaching.
Yami does a lot of
He did a lot of teaching, and he always show up on the front line. Name one time Yami didn't show up on the front line.
Man,
he was crucified.
Man,
that's the latest chapter. That's the latest chapter.
Yami just won.
Act like Yami wasn't caught off guard. They had already beat one of the Spade Kingdoms, so let's not act like he didn't just get caught off guard. They had just did all of this shit to beat this one guy, and then randomly another nigga that's just as strong shows up unfazed and is like, "Hey,
now
done." Like,
I think got one
shot. To come help.
I don't think Yami had anything to do with the Spade Kingdom niggas, but I'm just saying, never mind. But
you don't think what?
He did,
man. Yami continuously pushes us to push past his limits.
100%.
Not
Yami
by
just
the things that he says, but
right
he
here,
shows
right
it
now.
to him, and he puts trust in his student and not blind trust. He believes that he can get better.
Yami know that he got
real
that
quick.
anti-magic.
I like.
That's what Yami know.
I like.
That's why he always got him at the front line.
So why didn't he ever throw his sword to him before then?
Do you like the fact that people shit on Kakashi for showing favoritism to Sasuke, but we're not gonna talk about Yami showing favoritism to Asta, and people just fine with it? So yeah, that's cool.
Wait. That man literally pushes the entire group. It's just the fact that since Asta,
he's with Asta.
I hear the echoes of Yami, just like
Talk your shit, Menace. Talk your shit, because they tripping.
I'm tripping.
Okay, hold on. So if we're talking about him specifically showing favoritism to Asta, it's literally because this boy has nothing to fight against. You're talking about the only magicless person fighting in with a bunch of people with magic. So that's why he taught him about the entire concept of
whoa.
and
the only person
understanding
with magic, but has the best counter to magic to beat
This
everybody in the
is the only reason why he is
my mom always said favor ain't fair.
This was before the witch unlocked his anti-magic like that.
He had it since first episode.
But he was trying to learn just physical skills, though, wasn't he?
He had the physical skills in episode 1. He could wield the sword.
Working out.
Nobody could pick up his sword.
Man,
he didn't have
that's neither here nor there.
Let's get back on top.
No, he got anti-magic like in episode 60s.
When he had I'm talking about lifting his sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's strong. He worked hard for that. What are we talking about?
Man, let's be real.
This anti-magic is the only reason why Yami even got him hyped up.
That's not true.
You need
That's
that.
not true.
No,
Yami literally chose him.
Nah, Yami saw that
every test to become a Magic Knight, he failed, and Yami still saw something else in him, and it had nothing to do with anti-magic. So don't do that.
Yami took all the rejects. You saw that, right?
No,
look, I don't disagree with you.
But they had to have something, because there was a bunch of rejects that were at the quiz or at the test that he didn't just say, okay, everybody come over here.
No, he showed grit. He looked at him and was like, I see myself. He's been an outsider. He saw that he really wanted to become greater. He saw all of that. He had faith in him.
Outside of
And he
what
said, "I'm gonna
dark
take a
magic?
shot on
Are
you."
you serious?
Man,
Are you trying to?
the biggest
Are
reason
you
why
trying to
Asa's
tell me
important to Yami is
it
because he
doesn't
got
matter if
anti-magic.
You gotta
Yami,
stop.
as long as Yami
I
did
don't care
not
about
know
none of this other
that
stuff.
he had anti-magic, which Yami didn't know.
He said,
The
"How's the
whole time,
outside?
Yami
Think I
did
had
not
dark
know.
magic, probably the top 5 magics in."
Okay.
Did they
Okay,
do
so
like a little
Monterey said.
exhibition match where he showed the anti-magic?
Yes.
Say that again?
He
Oh,
fought
he
against
know. He
Okay.
knew.
Wait, say that
He
one time.
knew.
That's
All right,
all.
I'm sorry for getting on
Bronze
topic.
Crazy
Yeah, but I
Magic.
said we gotta get back on top.
Of course.
Yeah,
Apologies.
back to transformations. Who's next?
A oldie but a goodie.
Always.
Well, yeah, that was about to be some.
Oh.
EA
Okay.
Jones trash. I don't care what nobody say.
It was 100%.
I ain't gonna lie.
Karama?
That shit clean, boy.
Karama was like, I got that shit on there.
I'm about to say Karama, Yusuke Jones. I really fuck with him. Like he said, they was clean. But that EA Jones, get that shit out of here.
You want the all eyes on me?
No, that don't trash. And the trash color on top of the green. Like, come on, bro. You take ass Piccolo or Marion, whoever you supposed to be. It was just trash altogether.
I ain't gonna hold you, boy. Like that EA one was rough. Boy.
Yeah, that
was
shit
rough
was
to go
All eyes
through.
on
But as a whole, for the most part, you use transformations are pretty good. Whether it's Bird and Wolf Dude from the Dark Tournament to Guros, like they're pretty good as a whole for the most part. They just got some discipline.
Beast Orb armor. I like them.
I miss with most of them. Most of them are
Unless
fine.
specifically the eyes on Hiei's body actually work, would that make his transformation more cool?
No.
Okay, just having eyes all over your body is just weird, bro. I'm sorry. It's not really a lot of ways they can make that make sense. It's just not cool, bro.
That shit was weird with Donzo too. You know what I'm saying? Where he had all them
Just not there.
eyes on his arm.
Yeah, that
I
was
did not
weird.
like Donzo's.
Donzo
And I saw
obsessive.
someone get that tattoo, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing to yourself?"
That was a wild tat.
Oh my gosh! I actually saw it in a Naruto group. I was like, "Oh my god, it's so gross looking."
She's about to get an armful of Sharingans. It's just like it's the move.
Imagine being in bed with that. Ugh.
Make it make sense to me.
So now we turn on Yu Yu Hakusho.
No, we ain't turn on. We just said he ain't had a trash ass. We just said he ain't had a trash ass transformation, and that's all we said.
That's why I was never shown again.
Yes, man.
He got showed in the last arc. How about 7 Deadly Sins? Meliodas, Escanor.
Okay.
Okay,
So aside from the wonky proportions, aside from that, if we excuse that, the transformation is cool looking. It's just the way they drew his body in that. But like if he looked like normal Meliodas with that, and maybe just like a little taller and properly proportioned, that would be one of the best transformations in Hunter. I mean, not in Hunter, the Lord, in the 7 Deadly Sins.
That's the more.
7 Deadly Sins, I think it's also hit or miss. It's very hit or miss also with their transformations. Escanor, fine. No problems with it. It's wonderful. Meliodas, it takes some getting used to, but you can mess with it, especially by Demon King Meliodas by the end. They're fine. Like, they're more or less they cool. You get to some of them antagonist transformations.
No.
It gets to be a little rough. Like, I'm sorry, the whole cat thing at the end of the you know what, you got went too far. You lost me. Like, it just like it's mostly hit or miss throughout half of it. Like, okay, cool. Bond's girlfriend Elaine, they just want to make her evil.
What's Meliodas' brother? Zelda's teachers. Jesus Christ!
Right. Oh, like
I'm not gonna lie. Them two teachers, they had a good transformation. I'm not gonna lie. That John was pretty solid.
So we just forgot, huh?
No, the one teacher had it. The short, stubby one. He had a good trans. Not that other one. Not the other one. I ain't care for his transformation. The one with the long mustache. I ain't care for that guy.
They both were bad.
What? You talking about Q-Sip?
The short chubby he got muscular.
The chubby boy, he got like super diesel, the wings and all that. That shit was tough. Then they turned into the other John, the horse thing, when they combined.
The fusion was great.
I remember that was dope.
Yeah, the fusion fight just Before then, you got an old man that just went monster old man, and then the other skinny one. I mean, you even had Hendrickson absorbing the gray demon at the halfway through. Like, it's just like,
that one ain't
at
it.
some points they just went too far. Like, it was just hit or miss. Like, y'all went too far with something, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you tried. You tried.
Honestly, most of the demon transformations aren't good. They just look kind of wonky.
They tried. Like, even King when he went full pompadour, like Cool Bar with the butterfly wings, I was like, okay, like you finally grew up. I was like, okay, cool. Like,
he said, finally grew up.
I mean, he was a fat man that went to the key
But I like
thing.
Kings. I like Kings.
Oh yeah, like,
but I like
King
King's
better.
predecessor more. I like King's predecessor.
Gloxiana, whatever.
Yeah.
Gloxinia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
I can get with it. Just whew.
What about what's the one, John? Estarossa when he Mael transformation.
He had like 4 transformations.
Because he had like 4 of them commandments in him. He
I like that Demon King Meliodas transformation with all the commandments. Like where he's in like the white robe. You I kind of fuck with that shit. Like that. Yeah, I kind of fuck with that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I fuck with that one too.
They just went too far sometimes. Well, okay,
but
cool.
I do fuck with the one Estarossa. I do fuck with the one Estarossa one when he had the 4 wings and he had the mask over his head with the long cloak.
When he was Mael.
Because that one was fine. Then like they went too far and cloned one. Like when you made Demon King Meliodas, his dad took over his body. Okay, cool. I've seen it. Then you did it again with his brothers. Like, okay, I don't need to see this again. Like, no, it's fine. We just seen Hulk versus Evil.
Must be nice. We got to do it twice.
Hey, that's what Dragon Ball does with theirs.
Hey.
Well, shit. Hold on. So I want to get Sensei the Seneca and Watson on this one joint. I'm just saying, was it? Was it hit? Was it miss?
I love this shit. This shit look clean as fuck.
The
man got chainsaws coming out of everywhere. That shit fire.
It's very on the nose. Chainsaw Man. This is what I would picture. If someone said, "Oh, nigga uses chainsaw."
Okay, I can't lie.
Great job with this.
Chainsaw Man's transformations are good. They are good.
Yeah,
I can't.
In the manga, them shits
I can't say they not. They are good. Like we can criticize the story or whatever it can be. Their transformations are on point. Like whether it's him, whether it's the gun devil, the margaritas. I'm not gonna say things, but the gun devil looks really good.
The guy with the knives, he's fire.
Like I said, they look good. Man. They look good. Like, I can't hate on them. They look good.
They look good. But even just the fact that it is actual chainsaws kind of throws me off.
Why?
I accept it. So,
why did it throw you off? What about it throws you off?
It's the fact that this man literally has, like, he's transformed into chainsaws.
It's the head one, right?
Chainsaw Man.
It's the head chainsaw that throw you off.
It's just what throws me off is that it's chainsaws and it's cool how he's going about it.
That's what I'm asking.
Chainsaw Man.
What did you expect? Like him to just walk around with chainsaws? Because then that's not really a transformation. That's equipment.
Well, no, I didn't really expect anything. I was open to whatever was going to happen, but I just thought it was just an awkward transformation.
I get what you're saying.
Looks good.
Like if you don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, if you don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, and then after that you hear like chainsaw, and then you see a nigga with a chainsaw coming out of his head and his arms. You can be a little offsetting from it.
I think it could catch you off guard. I think it could catch you off guard if you aren't used to certain things. But I think that this is like the best way to literally give you a Chainsaw Man. Like, and then this is anime where this isn't regular TV shows and stuff where you say Chainsaw Man and he just like wields chainsaws like. You know what I mean? I was watching one anime where the one character had a gun for a head. I just thought that was awkward too.
You was not gonna want to watch.
No guns, no life. That's what that is.
You ain't gonna watch no more Chainsaw Man, man.
Because what
you was a little awkward. It was just very smooth. So it's just a little different from
you. Mean to tell me Chainsaw Man has chainsaws on his body?
I ain't gonna lie, that was the very thing that got me intrigued about watching Chainsaw Man, because I didn't know nothing about it whenever like it first started like coming out as being something that's gonna be on TV. So when I first heard about someone named Chainsaw Man, I was literally like, it's a motherfucker that's made of chainsaws. Like that's what got me intrigued about wanting to watch the show. Was the fact that it was like, is he literally gonna be like a human chainsaw, or is he gonna be like half man, like half chainsaw top with like leg man? Like I was thinking all type of wild shit. No, like I'm dead ass. So then when I saw
whatever
the
that
first
show is with the dude with
half chainsaw.
You talk about No Guns, No Life. Where the guy
that's
like a normal person in his head, the gun. Like I could have expected that, but like to see his arms be like that too, and he can pull them out of different spots and stuff like that. Like that's so new age, in my opinion. You don't see anything like that, and I think that's what drew people to it, because transformation wise, nobody was just sitting at home like, you know, like how the hell did whoever write that come up with that shit? Like, you know what? I'm a creator, man. And he's gonna have chainsaw arms and come out of his head. And it's gonna be his life.
It also reminded me of Edward Scissorhands. Anytime I see that stuff.
Another greatness.
And listen,
Edward Scissorhands was not a bad movie.
It really wasn't.
It's great.
It was a good movie.
Tim Burton.
Respectable.
Gotta love him.
Well, you know, Army of Darkness or whatever.
Check out Penis Man on your local website.
I mean, if we're talking about transformations, why not talk about the show of all the transformations? Attack on Titan.
Gang.
Armor Titan to go. I don't care what nobody say. I just like his going clean.
Armor Titan is probably the best.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really be feeling Attack on Titan's transformation.
Yeah, the Titans don't hit me like that.
They are right.
Like
I love them. The only one that's whack to me is between the Cart Titan and the other one that used to belong to old girl and now it belongs to the guy. I never liked the way it looked on her. Actually, I hated the way it looked. Like she was like short and stubby and all that stuff, and it looks bad with him.
Okay,
it looks even worse with him. And the Cart Titan is just, it's not visually appeasing, but everything else is really good aside from like probably the crazy ass rumbling, the final form, the Founding Titan, which is just unsettling to look at, but like it's still really cool because it takes over so much space.
I think
were niggas knocking off that Cart Titan?
I think I feel completely the opposite of her, except for the Cart Titan. The Cart Titan is trash. Yeah,
I only like the Cart Titan when it got the armor on.
Mostly all the Titans have the same humanoid build, except for the mean-looking Jaw Titan is like a midget. Mostly all of them have the same humanoid build, and they're just gonna be differences based on their abilities for the most part. Armor Titan, clean. Colossal Titan, you're just big and you're a skinless human. So it's like I don't want to see you.
Titan.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you.
You
at
look
all. like
a big ass center.
And then the rest of them is just like, man, like the female Titan, you're just a Colossal Titan but smaller with hair. It's like, okay, cool. Like, you know, this like I have that. Like
she had those.
Just most of them. Aaron's regular Titan was nothing special. Like looking back at it, his regular Titan was nothing special. It was just like a regular Titan with green eyes, and we just knew it was him. That was
but the green eyes made it. Like
no.
I'm not even gonna lie. No, it does. And he just looks like he's about that life. Like you look at him and you look at the Armor Titan when they fight, and you're like, these two niggas is about to go.
We knew because it was Aaron. It wasn't for the green eye. It was because it was Aaron that we was like we sold because it's Aaron.
I disagree.
How it looks, it's just like
Man, put the picture back up, Cam, so we can just show how
like, look at them.
It's not because it's Aaron. The guy looks
It was because it was Aaron. That's the reason we was messing with him because it was Aaron.
I disagree.
Like I disagree. We was just like Aaron.
Because a lot of people at that point still didn't even like Aaron as a character by the time he had turned into a Titan.
We could just do
that. That's why he just looks cool.
Yeah, take away the glow and look at the Titan.
He looks kind of like he looks demonic, and that's one of the things that makes him
they look ugly. No, the demonic is because it looks ugly. I ain't talking about Aaron so much. I'm talking about the rest of them. They look ugly.
He looks interesting.
I say that the Armor Titan looks fire.
Yeah, Armor is definitely top.
Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah, I think the Warhammer Titan looks fire.
Yes, very sleek.
I'm just like, and like, okay,
I
I
think
really
some
think
of
all
them,
of them
some
but
of them
the
get a pass
last
just
two
because of their abilities.
are trash.
Like, I'm on the
mean,
ability,
all
but
the-
how they look
The last two are
aesthetically.
trash, but everything else, in my opinion, looks
I'm like,
good.
how they look aesthetically? I'm like,
I'm just saying
I think
Well, they're still people, so of course they have like humanoid shapes, but like, come on, the Beast Titan. And I love that all their names, it's similar to what we were just giving praise to Chainsaw Man. It gave us a literal version of the name. Chainsaw Man, man with chainsaws coming out of him. Beast Titan. It's a nigga that's turned into a beast. Colossal Titan. He's
That's
a
a regular
Titan,
thing. That's
but
what it is.
colossal.
Yeah,
The
he was
female
like
Titan.
Bigfoot.
Like, we literally gave it very deliberate and exact iterations.
see, but
visual
that's the
iterations of
problem.
their
Like,
name.
making a real life interpretation of a Chainsaw Man sounds cool. Making a real life version of a female Titan didn't look as cool. As
Hey,
Can a man be a
Andy
female
is still one of the most popular
Randy
Titans.
said
it did
because of her and for what she did, not because how she looks. It's because of her.
Any other takes from Attack on Titan?
Hey,
Or-
can a
You know how I
man
feel
be
about
a
Attack
female
on Titan.
Huh?
Say that again?
Can a man be a female Titan?
No.
Oh man,
I'm just
Probably.
asking. And
No.
so then he would have just boobs when he transformed, and then he would go back and he'd lose them. I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
they explain it.
Okay, I'm just asking.
The Rangers,
No, they
I
explain it.
agree.
A man can't be a
Inuyasha.
female
Wait,
Titan.
who transformed Inuyasha?
Naraku, I guess. Maybe.
Inuyasha,
Oh well,
Shishio.
Shishio did. Not Shishio. Shishomaru did to the dog.
oh,
I guess.
Wolf.
Because Naraku was just
Like
all over the
17
place.
forms.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
I mean, speaking of Gong, I mean,
Gone.
are we jacking his transformation?
Oh, I'm finna hate. I'm finna hate so hard. Nope.
Transformation
I'm
basic
finna hate
as well,
so hard.
One of the most
No.
basic transformations ever in anime.
There really wasn't all that.
All he
No.
all he did was send us up to the future. That's all he did. He
Listen,
became
all
the
he
future
did
himself.
was grow taller, his shorts got smaller, and his shirt ripped. That was it.
Yeah, literally that
So
nigga was
true,
that
yeah.
taller.
Top now.
But
It's nothing special.
But with the transformation, his whole tone changed, and I think that's what makes it
He had a crop
so
top.
interesting. It changed the whole tone of the anime when you saw him like that. Yeah, his outfit looks ridiculous because he basically outgrew it, but there was something very intense about it.
Nah, I'm with you. The
Especially when you
meaning
see
of
him
it.
like that.
I'm with you. The meaning of it was good. The look was just he just grew up. It's like, okay, you know.
Even when he's like in
He
that
didn't
black
have
and
a
white
haircut.
form
It looks
that we
all
just
cool
saw,
while
y'all
it's
didn't like
still in
that?
the black and white.
But that was like the rage
That black and white
face.
form is cool.
Yeah, but
That
the
was the
moment it
rage
fades away
face.
and
That
get
was
the
more
color,
the
you're like, oh,
effect.
You're like,
nigga in the crop top.
and some Daisy dudes.
I agree. When he goes into the black and white form, it's the best version. But
Right.
yeah,
That was more for just television purposes. Like, it's just the rage look that they symbolized, but it wasn't really him. When we saw really him, we like, oh, cool, this good. Oh,
Oh, he just grew up. Oh,
cool.
okay.
Was there any other transformations that was prolific?
I think UP had one. I think.
You about to Yu-Gi-Oh? There we go.
Oh, we talking
No,
about
you-
Hunter Hunter or just overall?
Oh,
I'm talking about UP. He had a transformation.
Oh,
didn't he?
UP,
did
man,
like
we're
three
talking about when he went Centaur mode. Oh, my boy
Not a
UP,
fan.
like, you know what? I'm gonna get smart. I'm gonna get smarter and everything. I mean, I do like Killer was. It's not much. There's no lightning. I'm cool with
Godspeed
it.
form. Yeah.
I'm cool with
I
that.
actually don't like the Godspeed as much. I don't like his hair. Like it's disproportionate to the way it's something off about it.
It's discharge.
Oh,
Like, it's pure discharge. It's just shocked.
It just looks a little.
He looked like a Super
Weird.
Saiyan.
Great value Super Saiyan.
How
He
is
was Super
everything?
Saiyan 1.
You know what?
I always
What?
looked at the Godspeed thing as like,
How's everything go back to
pretty
Dragon Ball?
I'm pretty sure Hunter x Hunter came out before the Super Saiyan transformation.
It probably did, but
So that's why I'm
Like to
like,
me.
why does everything
That's
go back
actually
to
a
the
good
original?
question.
I think it did.
The Hunter x Hunter
That's
came
a
out
good
in
question.
'99 or '98.
But Dragon Ball's been out since the 80s. Well, at least OG
Yes,
Dragon
it's
Ball.
Dragon Ball, but we're
Mhm.
talking about the Super Saiyan transformation, which did
Oh, we about to
happen.
find out what year he
Dragon Ball
went
Z
Super
been out
Saiyan.
since like 92 though.
What?
I think DBZ been out since like 92, 93.
Yeah, but the Super Saiyan transformation did not happen until 1992.
I think it happened in like '95.
The
It
Super
happened
Saiyan transformation.
91.
Yep, 91 in the manga.
I was gonna say.
Damn.
So please believe they done probably inspired a lot. 91 in the mangas when that first came out.
Yeah, but when did Hunter x Hunter's manga start?
I know it's in the 90s, and Hunter x Hunter ain't that old. I can tell you that. Let me see.
It's old enough.
1998.
I'm about to say that.
Like I said, Kilo went Super Saiyan 1.
Oh, he's waiting for that. He's waiting for that.
I love when niggas trying to timestamp niggas' transformations. But the OGs, you gotta go to the OGs before we log off. I mean, come on.
Oh,
yeah, it was released in 98.
The Queens.
You gonna wait
The Queens.
Iconic, you know. That's what Super Saiyan.
Iconic.
You know?
You're gonna sit there and wait till I'm done.
When it comes to fashion and with transformations, of course, if it's not Ichigo, it's Sailor Moon.
I mean, they definitely got the clean flashiness. I'm not gonna hold you there.
They got it.
They got the clean flashiness. I'm not gonna hold it.
No,
Hey, have y'all seen Superman,
Sailor
the new one
Moon.
that they have, and how he kind
Me
of
and
does
the
like a
goat.
Sailor Moon
Yeah,
transformation?
my
He
adventure
does.
with Superman.
The Gundams?
Yeah.
Well, the Gundams.
They're not bad, actually.
Are we talking about
They're really good.
transformations like when they suits got changed midway through for like Gundam Wing, for example? Because I mean, like, you know, the Wing Zero version in the movie with the Angel Wings is beautiful. So like, are we talking about that, or are we talking about like Unicorn Gundam where he actually charges up and transforms? You know.
Oh, now we turn on Digimon transformation.
That's too many.
What about Natsu's transformation?
Now we turn on what else? Tokyo.
I mean, Digimon and Pokemon probably crap on everything here if we try to pick out some of
Digimon
these.
fashion, everything, to be honest.
I think about Natsu joint in really changed, did he?
Natsu did change. He like has like a dragon scale type form.
Oh yeah, Dragon Force.
Or Mewtwo, or Mew.
Oh, the Dragon Force thing? Yeah.
Real quick, I'm sorry, highly listener, say what was your transformation that just stuck in your head? Is just like I know you mentioned Tokyo Ghoul and Digimon. I mean
Tokyo Ghoul.
But what's the transformation just stuck in your head? It's just like
From anything
from
transformation.
anything.
He said anything, boy. Let's get it.
Anything. One of my favorite transformations is on Claymore when Claire finally, you know, turned into her yokai form. So that's one of my favorites.
Very. Yeah, we need to bring back underrated episode. Underrated.
Yeah,
anime.
Claymore
Claymore's definitely up there.
Underrated.
Claymore freezing.
Also, any gen equipped on my. I mean, they all look fire.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm sorry.
Sinbad got that. I mean, shit. We might talk about Gilgamesh a little.
Not the Fate series.
Oh yes, let's talk
nah,
about the
that
Fate series.
is crazy.
Love it.
Clean. But Evolution, Mari Hudson. What's the transformation that's stuck in your head?
I gotta give a shout out to the transformation. I'm probably going. I would say Asta, but I don't want to just necessarily go to Asta. I mean, it's I want to say Yuno's transformations in Black Clover are actually pretty clean.
When he fought Real,
when we started, that's where it started. When we first out with Real, it's like, okay, you got swag. I see you now. And then by now in the manga, it's just okay, you a king. I give you props. Okay? That looks nice.
Whip out the star magic for one time.
You know, plot armor got to follow some deuteragonist / main characters at some point. So you know, I just
you got the 4-star Grimoire, or you from royalty? Oh, you're actually
yeah. You get it mid battle when you get thrown through a wall. Oh, I can do this now. You know what? Let me just.
Ebony Moonbeam, a transformation just stuck in your head.
Well, aside from Sailor Moon, obviously, I would probably say. No, I'm not probably gonna say. It's definitely for me the owl in Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite aspects of Tokyo Ghoul. Like anything involving the cognates and stuff, but the way how eerie the owl looks, and he's big, but he has like all these different powers. It's one of my favorite transformations because he does major damage when he's like that.
Sensei the Syndicate.
All right, it's not an anime, but it's still a damn good transformation. Anything on Beast Wars? They had some fire ass transformation.
Which one? Chitara. Not Chitara.
Cheetor.
Cheetor.
Yeah.
What was the trade? Rat Trap. What was the trading nigga?
Rap. There was Rap
Trap.
Trap.
What was the trading nigga?
Transformation was good.
But he had Glock.
Raptor. I think it was.
Then Dino Bot turned good. He turned good, right? He's bad. Then turned good.
He was like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't doing what y'all supposed to. So then
that movie was horrendous, but
they didn't even show them for like they only transformed one time. So yeah.
Shout out to Beast Wars.
Yeah, rough to watch, but we have good memories.
Red Cup Watson. What's the transformation stuck in your head?
I mean, I'm sure most of y'all would know, but SSJ4. I think that's where they should have based all of these.
The Dragon Ball Negro.
Yeah, that's the one I really like a lot out of a lot of the transformations I've seen. Other than Ichigo shit, but SSJ4.
I like how.
Do you like Gogeta or Vegeta better?
Gogeta.
Thank you. I was finna say.
I'm fair enough. Izakai King with transformation stuck in your head.
Now we turn on Vegito. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go something a little older. From S. Cryed.
Yes.
You in the closet for that one.
Think about that.
Boy.
Listen, full alter form
I'm
at
with
the
it.
end. Listen, that shit was crazy because it was always the arm, but when it got further, I'm like, yo,
Kazuma is that boy. Dang, Skippy.
I'm with it.
I forgot about this cry. I might go back and watch it.
Shout out to S. Cry. Another underrated gym.
Whichever one is called.
Menace. Transformation is stuck in your head.
For me, I'm gonna go Choji's butterfly transformation in the end of OG Naruto during the Sasuke retrieval arc. Because there was so many elements about that shit that made that shit peak, man. Like, not just the fact that he's already thinking to himself, if I take this red pill, I know I'm gonna die, but he understands that he has to make sure that his teammates finish on with the mission. It's his job to stop this current member of the Sound Force right here. And when he takes it, it's not even the fact that he just aesthetically looks different, like he's skinny, but he clearly can tell that like his mentality is different as well. Like this boy is all about the fucking business. And once he gets done and then kind of just like reminisce over the fact that while he looks different, he finally remembers what his dad told him. He finally got friends now. Like, he really understands like what it means to have companions and all that shit. Like, I gotta go with Butterfly Children, man. That shit really hit hard.
Yeah, that was good.
Philly Amy Bull.
Come on, old school Joe. Ronin Warriors. Every time them niggas transformed, they had a photo shoot at the end of every session. Look at the end of it again. They had a photo shoot.
Pose.
Yeah, they had a photo shoot.
Shot Ronin Warriors. He said the Super Nerd transformation is stuck in your mind.
Bobo the Chiggler. And Bobo.
Come on.
The absurdity.
I've never even heard of that. I can't even lie.
Shit.
Don't waste your time. Don't go looking for it either. Don't waste your time. Don't go looking for it.
Do it. You have to experience for yourself.
Don't be under the influence of any drug or alcohol when you watch that show.
No, that is why. That's when
that might make it better, though. That might make it better.
No.
Go on and grab your pen and enjoy the ride.
Before it was JoJo's Adventures, it was Bobo.
When somebody beating you up with nose hairs, that's all you need to know. Like, what the fuck?
Easy.
Can I tell y'all this before we end? Because we were talking about like throwback anime. Now that I've finally caught up with One Piece, I have finally made it to Monster, and y'all.
Hey, that boy Johan.
She watching Peak now.
That boy Johan.
I love Johan. Yo, this shit is crazy.
That boy
I was up till like 7 a.m. watching it last night.
That boy Johan though.
Because I kept trying to catch it. I kept trying to find it for years, and I couldn't find it. And then at one point, I found it on YouTube. But then I couldn't get back to it because they kept taking it off of YouTube. But then when they finally dropped it on Netflix, I was watching One Piece, so I had to choose. And I was like, One Piece.
I transformated and stuck in my head is my boy, Big Cloud, the Liger Zero. Are we getting our ass whipped? I'm going
Towards New Century Zero. Let's get it. Get that Liger Zero Jaeger.
Man,
on
this
point.
nigga whooping my ass. Yo, put some armor on me, dog.
Get the Zero Jaeger on point.
Got the Liger, you got to get Zero Snyder, you know what I mean, for shooting niggas. We got the X John.
The Panzer.
And then, you know, we got to shoot a nigga down. You got the red joint, the orange joint, but you know.
So the green one was to shoot people, the red one was for the blades, and the blue one was the joint that made you super fast. I remember that. I remember that.
Why is always so fire?
Speaking of transformations, one day
like
we should totally rate the Power Rangers a series one day.
Now listen, we are in the midst of fantasy football, so I feel as though we should bring this topic back. I think we should draft anime shows. I think we gotta get back into drafting anime shows part 2.
That'd be pretty dope.
Who has the best streaming service? So you're drafting 10 animes, and who, based on the shows you draft, who had the best streaming service? We did it before. I think I won before, but you know,
I'm gonna be all you niggas.
Everybody gonna think
it was actually.
I think it was Mamre that won last time.
Thank you.
I think it was Mamre that won last time.
Thank you.
That is the next one. So you have to show up next week.
You just went on
mute. Did you mute yourself? You
cheated. You did.
Next week
for the draft.
The USB on the mic. But you draft your show, you get 10 shows. So just like we might do a salary one. Like that's kind of spicy, but you know, we got a bunch of people in here, so I think we just do a snake draft. So you know, we all know.
It doesn't matter what genre, what time period, nothing.
We're gonna put a bunch. Actually, I still got it in the notes. Actually, so
we got the list we had from before.
Like, is there a time frame, like a year to a year? Is there a
No,
genre, or is it just a free
do you get the whole like Dragon Ball series, or you just get Dragon Ball?
You get the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Now I remember this. I remember this now.
Wait, so like if you choose Dragon Ball as one of yours, you get the whole series?
So let's just say you draft first, and you like, I'm taking Dragon Ball. You get Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. You get all the Dragon Balls.
I bet you everybody gonna try to grab JJK now and watch.
So
first time I picked up JJK. I bet you everybody gonna try to pick that up this time. Watch.
We all know the first round is gonna be Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. We all know that first round. Once we get in round 4, that shit's gonna be
them struggles once you got round 4.
Where is the episode for the first time y'all did this? So
hold on. Let me. I actually got the pictures for.
We did that for anime and we did it for cartoons. Boy, when I tell y'all, them struggles came about from round 4.
Yo, the cartoon one was a struggle.
Oh yeah.
So we actually, the last time we did it, we did a pricing. So the $1 was Prison School, Bloodseed, Railgun, Way of the House Husband, Samurai Harem. Yeah, right. Skate to Infinity. $2 was Full Metal Panic, Spice and Wolf, Cardcaptor Sakura, Astro Boy, Desert Punk, Cells at Work, iShield 21. Like we was really struggling. We was getting down to them $2 ones. We was
Railgun is an easy $1.
So $3 was Yasuke, Bamboo Blade, Samurai Deeper, Platoon.
Why Yasuke $3?
Made in Abyss, Plunderer, No Gun, No Life, Samurai 7. That was $3. But we're not gonna do it. We might do a pricing one. I don't know. $4 was Cyborg 009, Gungrave, Get Backers, Flint the Detectives, Tanya. Record of Ragnarok, that was a part-timer, Gangsta, B-Star. So it's getting better. $5 was Megalobox, Soul Eater, ReZero, Steins Gate, Big O, Akunama Drive, Shaman King, Wolf's Reign, Overly Cautious Hero, Darwin's Game. So you see he's getting better and better.
Oh shit, Darwin's getting good.
$6 was
Tanichi,
so Ninja Scroll, Black Lagoon, Trigun, Goblin Slayer, D Great Man, Rise of Heroes, Ash Bell, Erase my Up 100. You can imagine the $7. Sword Art Online, Tokyo Ghoul, Fairy Tail, Saint Seiya, Fate, the whole Fate series. It's the whole entire Fate.
Oh yeah, that's the joint I grabbed last time.
Boards, Ranking the Kings, High School of the Dead, $8 was a steal. I mean, $8.
We might have to go back through some of the prices too before we do this.
We could do prices. I got them all here. Evangelion, JJK, Inuyasha, Toriko, Black Clover, My Hero, Fist of North Star. $9 was all taken. It was Yu Yu Hakusho, Death Note, Attack on Titan. Studio Ghibli was $9, so you get all the Studio Ghibli library.
Damn.
So we was getting spicy with that one. Full Metal Alchemist, Yu-Gi-Oh, Berserk, Afro Samurai, Digimon, Gundam. Gundam. You get the whole Gundam library.
That's
Demon Slayer, Gurren Lagann, Cowboy Bebop. $10 is obviously One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Pokemon. If you pick Pokemon, you get all the Pokemon library. That's why it's $10. Sailor Moon, you get all the Sailor Moon library.
Oh.
So if y'all want to do pricing, we can do pricing. If y'all just want to do a snake draft, we can do a snake draft. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we can do either 1 through 10 or we
Snake
can do
draft,
prices.
snake
where
draft
you
it
have-
is.
I mean,
Y'all
snake
want
draft probably go
y'all want to do
faster.
pricing? So
Yeah.
pricing, I think
No
pricing,
pricing.
we had like $100.
Pricing
We
gonna
had
take too long.
yeah, pricing.
Pricing
Price
too
way too long.
much.
We had to do math with that. Just do snake draft. It'd be easy.
Yeah, Snake Draft might be pretty cool.
But depending on how many people we have on here. we
No,
might
this
have to
should be the
do
thing. We had 10 people. That's a 10-man, so we good.
Okay.
So
Screw it.
y'all just got all day. Y'all got to show up next week, and then we'll be good to go.
That's easy.
Like I said, if you pick Studio Ghibli, you get the whole Studio Ghibli library. If you pick Pokemon, you get all Pokemon. You get if you pick Sailor Moon, you get all Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, and so on.
It comes down to who gets the first 5 picks. That's what
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The first
So
5 picks.
now the real question is, how do y'all?
So how do y'all do this?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was like. How do y'all? Yeah, what order is
Well,
this? Is it just random?
we-
Like
We roll
choose a
Well,
number?
listen, the thing is, if y'all are guaranteed to show up next week, we do draft in order right now.
I'm
Well, you
definitely
do just-
so.
You gonna do that live right now?
He'll
A lot of
assign you a
times-
number from 1 to 9 and then just do a
I'm
random
in.
as a number.
I'm in.
A lot of times, like if you
can do that.
if you go on like the thing where you do the actual like draft chart, it'll literally just randomize all our names in the order. So like we don't even need to try to figure that out right now. While
I mean,
do that,
we can figure it out. I got a D100 dice system right now. You just do highest or lowest.
You just need to guarantee people are gonna be here.
It just
mm,
well, if
I'm
you're
gonna be
guaranteed to show up,
Yeah.
I just need to know that right now.
Yeah, I'll be
I've
here.
only missed
I'll be-
one
yep.
episode since being here.
I gotta
Right.
wait.
I'll be here for sure.
I'm off Wednesdays again, so I'm free.
Akeem, are you good to show up?
Woo, yay.
I gotta check my work schedule because I might be closing that day. If I'm closing, I can't, but if I'm not, I'm there.
We would offer him his spot. So we could get drafted in order right now. Who wants to go first in the dice rolls?
I'll go first. Fuck it.
I'm sure gonna say I do. Okay.
I got my notebook and I got a pen. It's a D100, so you got a good chance, you know. Oh, we're going back to drafting shows. Can I not get hoed? That's all I ask.
I don't want to hear that from you. Just don't be mad when we win over here.
All right, Holly Sensei, you're going first. 17.
Let's go.
Who's
Last
this?
pick, baby.
So the order is like who gets
Well,
the
last
higher
pick
number?
isn't bad because he gets a back-to-back. So
Last pick.
Yeah, so what does this
Oh.
mean? Say that again, Monterey.
I'm saying so it's the highest numbers, you know.
highest number gets to go first, lowest number gets to go last. So
Okay.
are you going next?
Yeah, I
All
go.
right.
Sure.
Damn.
Damn.
91.
everybody got
Seriously?
91.
Yes. It's only at 100.
Oh, here we go again.
Hey,
He
I'm
gonna
just
win
saying.
again.
Here we go
Just
with
saying,
that shit.
If I get number
Jackie,
one
were you
pick,
next?
you know what's coming to me.
It's a guy Keem.
Just saying.
Second to
26
last.
bad, it's not good either. But
Man, if
You're
I get
kinda
you know
bad.
what's coming to me.
hey,
As long as I get top 4, top 5, I'm chilling.
Menace is on you. Or do you want to pass your turn?
All right, let's run.
44.
Okay. That's
All right, so
solid
sit in
right
the
now.
middle so far.
Respectable.
You get top 3. That's all I need, God. That's all I need.
Everything Moonbeam is on you. 17. So
I feel-
17.
Did you
how we
do
feel,
that?
how we feeling about
I don't ever
17? A
trust
re-roll or
Let's re-roll them.
I
both.
can say just do it at the end.
all right, we'll do it then. She got 17.
But that way you just do it between Hollywood and her.
Watson.
Let's get it.
33. Respectable.
Hey.
We said number 2 right now.
The man down there. Cracking his
Right, doing the side
No, we not letting you win again. We not letting you win again.
Since they said hit 34.
So I'm beating Watson.
Hey, finish you in there.
I'm about to finish out.
Come on, God, 99.
Philly Anime Boy, you're up next. Respectable, 72.
72.
Ooh.
Number 2.
Well, we got with the Cam. We got with the Cam to roll himself.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cam.
He waited for himself.
I might get old. 39. That's not great. It's not.
All right, so y'all know what's going off the board first. Y'all already know what's gone.
72.
Y'all already know what's gone.
Hollywood. Oh, ladies first. I mean, every movie, odds or evens.
Evens.
All right. So, every movie officially has the last pick. We get
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Nope.
Oh, we got to do Geekster. My bad. Well, you still got the last pick, but let's see if Geekster even showing up.
I guess we just put the 10th person, whoever that happens to be.
Well, the 10th
That
person
is so trash. I fucking hate y'all.
10th person got 62. So I mean, if Geekster, well, I know Geekster gonna
shit.
So the 10th person got the second pick. That's wild.
Third.
No, you got the 3rd pick. I got the 4th pick now.
All right, so Monterey got his first pick with 91.
Sexism, I said.
Y'all know what's going off the board, so it's cool.
Don't let him get the big 3 again like last time. He got 2 of the 3 last. No, we're not doing that.
My Philly Anime Boy got second pick.
I hope half of y'all don't show up next week.
Hold on.
What the fuck? I get 7.
Dennis got the 4th pick.
Hey,
What was the point of me doing odds or evens? What was that about?
To see which one got the higher pick. Both of y'all had 17.
I got the 5th pick, which is disgusting.
So I got a low number. That means I get a lower pick.
Watson.
Trust me, it's not any worse than me.
Watson has the 6th pick.
No, I got the 6 because I got he got 33 and I got 34.
You
I got 39. Yeah, Sensei. And then Watson.
So I got 7.
Yeah, you got the 7.
See how they do me on this show, y'all.
Let me go ahead and make my
list. Okay, so
right
it went in reverse. Okay. I'm being dumb.
Chris,
look up them old
Ashley. All right, the draft is set. I got the 5th pick. That's probably going to get me maybe Naruto.
9th pick, I'm winning it all.
Listen.
Every movie you got the last pick, but you get back-to-back picks, so you can go JJK Black Clover on the last pick. That's pretty good.
Now that back-to-back pick, low key, might come in your favor.
It be coming in clutch now.
You just gotta do it right. So I mean, that's it for us. Roundtable. You know, follow the Blur Cartel, Facebook, IG, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, all that stuff. Hollywood Sensei, you got an interview tomorrow. What it sound like?
Definitely interview tomorrow. DJ Taylor Senpai on the podcast. Yeah, come through.
We had him on Baychan at the Dark. He's a cool dude, good guy, official DJ of DreamCon. So,
yes, sir. But yeah,
all right, Hudson, make it make sense. I guess you're talking about Steve Harvey this week, and
we already hit on Steve Harvey last week. Otherwise, we'll say he said we good, but y'all already know. One Piece live action comes out tomorrow. We will be talking about it, reviewing it, all make it make sense. Y'all already know, breaking it down. Will it be trash? Will it be the treasure? We will see.
And don't forget Shibuya arc tomorrow also.
Oh, it's
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Man.
So yeah, make it make sense. Saturdays 8 p.m. Check them out. Isak Hakeem, you got your show starting sooner than later. So I mean, where we can find you at?
Find me at Isak Hakeem on TikTok and on YouTube and on Twitter. Like I said, come talk shit, especially about the One Piece live action. I'll be there. Replying to all tweets. Like, come on.
Is your new show premiering tonight or
Friday?
Fridays. All right, check him out. Subscribe to him. It's Guy Keem on all streaming platforms, and we're here to support. Menace, besides being on Fridays, Friday night, we got a pack show Friday. So what you got going on TikTok? You just talking shit.
Hey, I do that every day, man. But you a fan of anime? Come watch on Saturday, man. Player Choice Anime. Oh my God, we about to get into something nasty because last week we had Jalopy on, and this boy was talking some of the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, saying that Sarada absolutely obliterates Madara and Kaguya. Oh no, yeah. Oh, we just getting started.
Jalopy is so ridiculous.
You said what?
What was I?
Sarada. He said Sarada. Time skip Sarada obliterates Madara and Kaguya, and we're talking about Ten Tails Madara and Kaguya.
What was I?
Hey, you. I don't know, man. This shit was nasty. Then he's talking about how. Then he said that Boruto, like time skip Boruto, is currently right now one of the strongest New Gen characters, and there's no question about that. Oh no, like this, I'm being so dead ass. Like this shit was trifling.
Damn, Sharon Bancho man knows this, but all right, that's fair.
No, yeah. So if you want to watch a whole panel, just eviscerate your lobby, join in Saturday.
The name is just crazy enough, though. I mean,
I'm gonna have to be in the comments somewhere. Like, what is this, man?
Ebony Moonbeam with the last pick in the draft season, but it could go good. I listen. A lot of people like last pick in fantasy football draft, so don't think it was a bad thing. I think it was a good thing. Draft smart. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Where you can find you at?
You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on everything TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also find me on Sundays for Waifu Views. We have a show this weekend on Sundays at 8. We also have a Facebook page now, so you can find us there. At some point, we're going to have a YouTube page up, but our producers. Okay, our producer said it. So, but I was going to say something else. Oh, we are starting this new thing where once a month we cover a older anime, so anything that's not currently this season or last season. So we're going to be talking about Akudama Drive. We're going to be reviewing that and also talking about a couple of different things that have been affected back then due to COVID, as well as still now because COVID is very much still real overseas. So it's going to be a good show. Tune in. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to try and jump on somebody's One Piece convo.
Watson_the Great.
I'm looking for you.
Yes, sir. You can find me there, YouTube and or TikTok. Again, I'm doing videos, basically experiments on how to get to 1K at this point. But check me out there. Basically the shorts I put on YouTube are from TikTok. That's what I'm doing. Again, if you need a DJ or an AV guy, holla at me.
Block parties, PowerPoint presentations.
Let me know. Got you.
Yeah, I see my sword.
Fantasy football party. Orgies. I don't know if you need it for that, but maybe. Sensei the Syndicate.
Maybe I could do DreamCon.
The orgy part. Yeah, orgy part threw me. So Blur Syndicate, we have different things that we got going on. We got different reviews coming up for Ahsoka. We got one we're doing still the D&D with like an all black cast. So we had a black dungeon master. We all played. My character's name was Leroy the Death Shepherd, and so it was a good little time. So we have like the second episode coming out on that. We also have just a bunch of like shorts that are coming out and things from different cons where some of our members went and talked to people. So check us out.
I have a question for you. Are you ever going to do a show where y'all kind of like show people how to play it? Because I've always wanted to learn, but it always seems like something I'm going to have to visually.
Oh no! So the thing is, like, most of us hadn't played, so like this is a whole thing where like the dungeon master is really kind of walking us through and talking to us, so we understand kind of what's going on and what's happening, and so it's kind of like an educational one at the same time. Us being black people, we got to put our spin on it, so that's what makes it really, really fun from that point.
I'm gonna check it out then.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Follow everybody on all streaming platforms. Follow them on their socials. Friday Night Year, we talking about everything and then All In preview, Payback preview, and then 10v10 AEW versus WWE. So we'll do that Fridays at 8. Minutes will pull up. Hopefully, Force Syndicate will pull up. Anybody else will pull up, talk wrestling. But we're out of here. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your draft positions, and think about what y'all want to do, what show you want to draft,